To Martinsville today and thought I'd share some pictures. This is the downtown shopping center with the pharmacy on the right hand side. After eating at Joe's Pizza, Emma had some dessert at what's Gabriel's now, used to be Country Carnival. Took a ride past Crim School, and looks like the teachers are getting prepared to come back. Property looks pretty much the same. We went around the back to see what that looked like. And in the front of Crim School, you could see the poles and the walkway. This is where the cheese used to be for kids to play on. It wasn't there anymore. It was kind of overgrown. Across the street from Crim School, there's a park now, protected state lands. Also over on Tula Road, which you'll see. A couple more views of the elementary school. And now moving over to our house on Clare Drive. You can see the wall in the front, and the color is completely different from when we lived there. I'm not sure I like the color. There's a pool in the back and a tall metal black fence that they've surrounded the backyard with. This is the Cronkite's house. Used to be blue, I think, dark blue. And here is what used to be white, the Oaks house. And I'm pointing out a deer here. I enjoyed watching the deer. Here they are. As we were going up Clare Drive, they were on the left-hand side next to some houses, and there Emma is all excited about the deer. She's barking quite a bit. We then went over to Bulmer Farm Road, or it's actually Middle Road, the Bulmer Farm Cemetery. Bulmer Farm Road is one road down. Anyway, just looks at some of the gravestones there. It's kind of interesting. There's Emma waiting for completion of the tour. There weren't many stones there, and what was there was very difficult to read. I think even more difficult to read than when we lived there. I saw the one gravestone with Mary's name on it, which I remember as a kid. There it is. I suppose I could zoom in on it a little bit more. In the front of the cemetery, there's this sign. Unfortunately, the cell phone camera really didn't pick it up very well, but it talks about the Bulmer family. A couple of facts about the cemetery. This is the Williams household, and at the top of Mallard Drive, and this is looking down from the top of Mallard Drive. And as we drove down, I took a couple of extra shots. You can see how overgrown the trees are. Some of the branches are covering the entire road. It seemed so much smaller. The road itself seemed so much smaller to me. But I guess that's pretty natural, since when I was there I was a lot younger than I am now. Going around the curve at the bottom, I had taken a picture of the Wagner's house, but it came out too blurry, so I got rid of it. Going around the corner, and this is the area where Old Mallard Drive hit, or New Mallard Drive hit Old Mallard Drive. And that is, I think, the Jager's house. And our property is going to be on the right-hand side coming up. I'm sorry, that's the Jager's house. The house before was the Petersons. And there is the former Popoli property. Trees in the front are very overgrown. Very difficult to see our house from the front. So you can see a glimpse of the house in this picture. On the left-hand side. 2 copies of that shot. And there's a better shot of the old Popoli household. Probably the best I was able to get. There's the mailbox, and if you can make out 1343 on the side of the mailbox there. This is a view towards the garage. Of course, the garage driveway is now paved. Another view of the garage. And this is, I can't remember their name, started with an A, across the street, still a red house. This is coming up now on Cricket Lane on the right-hand side. And there's looking up Cricket Lane. The apple trees behind our house, by the way. wasn't able to really see them, but Joe's fruit farm is completely gone, decimated. I don't even see the apple trees behind the farm anymore. This is looking east on Mallard Drive from Cricket Lane now. You can see the curve going towards our house. This is I think this is the Lewis's house. Yes, and this is another view of their household. Emma? She's a little impatient today. And this is looking on, I think Tulo Road, and now we're going down to the Tulo, where the Tulo farm was, and the brook. Emma had a little fun playing in the brook there. A lot of fun actually playing in the brook. She wanted to get in deeper, but I had to pull her back because she just had the Advantix put on her back yesterday, so we don't want that to wash out. A couple more shots of Emma in the brook area, then going underneath the bridge. This area is protected state land now as well, although there's a lot of development up the road from where Tulo Farm was. Farm is no longer there. There's a big mansion next to the small dirt road that used to lead into the farm. Got pretty deep underneath the bridge here, so as I said, I pulled Emma out of that area. Otherwise, she would have swum for a while. And this is a part of the walking path. This is right next to the brook. This is part of the protected area. No development's going to occur there. This is where we parked. Again, right next to the brook. Very nice protected area down there. And this is a corner of Tulo and Mallard. Chance to drive by the high school, and we went to Pluckaman. Stopped by Steck's North, got a couple of grinders, took them home. The whole shopping center there is being redone. Had a lot of fun, didn't take pictures all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed at least seeing what I did take.